party today. But, of course, the Buccaneers are from Florida, so it's not a real party without real live alligators. That's right. Me and my silly outfit are gonna go in and try to feed the gators. We might even get a Super Bowl prediction from these awesome, beautiful gators. We've got Thor. We have Sam, Elizabeth. Hey, go Bucks. That's right. We're here to cheer for the Bucks. Normally you get a lot of alligatory information, matey. But today we're just gonna talk about who's gonna win. TB, Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. See if the alligators agree. All right. Oh, they look ready. Are you guys ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow? If you want to sing along, we could even have sing-alongs. Hey, 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 we're the Buccaneers. Da-da-da. Ho, 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 we're the Buccaneers. Yes, I am going into the gator pen with this ridiculous outfit. Offense, defense. Oh, is that what we're going to do to the Chiefs tomorrow? Are we going to chew them up? I think he's going for my booty, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, if you like pirate puns, this is the episode for you. For sure. I probably should have put the camera like way over there so you could see me walking around in my alligator outfit. We might do that in a bit. Hey, Thor, head up. Thor, head up. Good boy. Can you scoot back for me? Can you scoot back? Just a little bit. Thank you, handsome man. So we've got Thor right here. Let's see, we have Elizabeth here. Elizabeth is one of my favorites. I love you, girly. We love Elizabeth. We got Chewie up there on land. Uh-oh, Thor's like, hey, you got any more of that good stuff? Oh, I got an idea for you, Chewie. Like I said, this is a Super Bowl party. Are you getting into the spirit? You getting into the mood? Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have some hot dogs here and some icing. I'm gonna have to move my eye patch. It's kind of hard going in the gator bed with that eye patch, but the things I do to entertain you. Okay, so we're gonna see what the Bucks think. We're gonna write Chiefs. All right, Gators, you know the drill. All right, we got the Chiefs here. Thor, what is going to happen to the Chiefs tomorrow? Chiefs? Oh, down in one bite. That's what the Gators from here in Buccaneer country say will happen to the Chiefs. That's Mahomes tomorrow. He's just going to be a delicious wiener compared to the excellence of Mr. Tom Brady. Eat those Chiefs, matey. It does make me nervous to only have one eye and know there is a gator 3 inches from my crotchy. Yes, the game's going to be good. Honestly, I mean, I'm from Tampa, so we got to bluster a little bit and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to win. In truth, the Chiefs are a super, super, super awesome team. Who knows what will really happen? Of course, we want the Bucks to win, but I'm not going into this one super confident, right? Thor, head up. Thor, head up. Good boy. Good boy. See if anybody else is hungry. Thor's like stealing the show today. Thor, head up. Good boy. Chewy, are you hungry? Chewy's like, maybe. Oh, we're getting some cool high walk action. Oh, we got Tampa Bay. We got another vote for Tampa. What do you think of Tampa Bay? This guy lives not in the Bay, but he lives in the Tampa, St. Pete area. Good boy, good boy. Now let me feed somebody else. We got George here. George, head up. George, head up. Head up. Okay, here you go, head up. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to be in costume with an eye patch, keeping my eye on Thor, holding a camera, and feeding a gator. This is almost as difficult as throwing a Super Bowl touchdown. But Brady knows all about that, as he will show you tomorrow. George is like, what the frick? It missed my mouth. All right. We're not going to miss this time. We're going to use Brady accuracy. George, here. Oh, he's got to swallow. All right, Fiddlesticks, you hungry? Fiddlesticks. Head up. Head up. Oh, George is about to bite my hand off. George. There you go. That's Brady accuracy for you. Right into the mouth. Good job, guys. Good job. Gator behavior. These guys have been trained. Believe it or not, alligators can be trained. So if you are just coming here for the football talk, you're like, what the heck is this guy doing? Subscribe to my page. You'll see all kinds of cool things. You could train alligators. Don't get me wrong. They are dangerous. I might seem like I'm not really paying attention, but trust me, I am. You see, they're super close to me in my pirate garb. It may look like I'm not paying attention, especially being in this fun costume. I always like to dress up for the Gators. Obviously, this is part of me building a bond for them. I've dressed up like Hulk Hogan. I've dressed up like the Incredible Hulk. We come in here for Christmas. I've already got something super cool planned for Valentine's, so be sure to tune back in on Valentine's. And of course, subscribe so you'll be able to catch up with all this stuff. But like I said, my daughter tells me I say like I said too much. So we're gonna count how many times I say my famous catchphrase. And this is even with me being aware of it. I'll still probably say it 8 billion times. I don't know. Sorry, I guess I'm nervous being surrounded by alligators. Uh-oh, we even have a plank. Make Mahomes walk the plank. Throw them in Tampa Bay. Oh, man, there are gators all surrounding me. They're like, oh, yeah, dude, walk the plank, man. This is Sam. Sam's one of my buddies. Sam here. Good. Sam here. Good. There you go, Sammy. If you're wondering what I'm feeding them, I do not recommend this for your Super Bowl treats. It's called Croc Chow. It was made by a zoo for alligators and crocodiles. Has vitamins and protein, very little fat. But the gators think it tastes good. I've tried it before. It is horrible. So I'm going to stick to the nachos and the Girl Scout cookies tomorrow. And I don't think I'm going to go with the croc chow. It looks like poop, doesn't it? Everybody always says, if you love your gators so much, why are you feeding them poop? I'm not feeding them poop. Is this poop, Thor? He's like, no, it's delicious. It's delicious. But here comes my catchphrase. Like I was saying, these alligators are very dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Can you go? Move. Good boy. Move. Good boy. Good job. Always give them clicks when they do the right thing. You can train. You can train these alligators. They are definitely desensitized to me. I come in here, I sing them songs, we watch movies. Obviously, I dress up. I tell them about Star Wars. I tell them about football. I reenact movies. So this is all part of building a bond. Not to say they won't bite me. They definitely would. Speaking of which, look who's sneaking up on me. He's like, oh, you said I could bite you? No, I said you might. I don't want you to. Thor, head up. But you can train them. So once again, definitely, good boy. Good boy. Subscribe to this page. Oh, of course you got to teach them about Star Wars. In fact, one of the gators in here, his name is Chewie. Oh, that's Chewie way over there. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Oh, look at Fiddlesticks. He's like, you're not giving me enough attention. I want to be part of this too. Which is funny. Alligators definitely do have personalities, just like people. And I'm sure they can tell by my costume. They're probably all like, oh, he's wearing something weird. Something big's going on. Plus, it's been cold here for a little bit tonight. Today is a nice sunny day. So the gators are all like, I want to get some sun. I want to sunbathe. And if you are wondering why they do have a little bit of an orange tinge, I did not color them that way to go along with the Buccaneers like original colors. Just their well water has a tinge of orange in it. So that's from their well. Head up. But it does kind of be reminiscent of Bucko Bruce and those vintage colors. By the way, I was actually at the Buccaneers' first ever playoff game in 1979. I was a little kid, but I was there in the stands. I watched it. So, number one, I've been a Buck fan that long. My grandpa had season tickets. I went with him to many a season. That was 2 and 14. So to see us in the Super Bowl is pretty cool. Uh-oh. Thor's like, stop giving football history. I want to eat. Good boy. Good boy. All right. So we are having a Super Bowl party. I'm going to see if I can hook the camera up. Thor is pretty cute. He's pretty demanding, though, of my attention, if you could tell. He's like, give me attention. But remember I said Fiddlesticks came walking up almost like, give me attention. It's so funny trying to give, like, scientific, smart information dressed like this. I should be just talking about, yeah, the gators. There is a legend. There is an alligator pirate tie-in. There is a legend that there was a crew of pirates that actually used to use alligators to guard their treasure. Basically, they would act like booby traps, because if you look at Florida and the Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you like to pronounce it, back in the days of piracy, alligators, caiman, crocodiles were everywhere. And of course, pirates always wanted to guard their booty, guard their treasure. So there was a group of pirates, legend has it, that used to bury their treasure in amongst a group of alligators and crocodiles, knowing nobody is going to mess with that treasure, having to go through the gators and crocs first. So the alligators and crocodiles were like booby traps. In fact, I think this one I'm pretty sure is true. The name alligator even came from pirates, but they called them alligators. Yeah, get it? Okay. In 30 years working with gators, that is actually one of my favorite jokes. So I used it. It's all downhill from here. We had nothing else after that one. No, truly, honestly, the word alligator came from like hillbilly guys mispronouncing the Spanish name. In Spanish, alligator is actually called el lagarto. Hey, thanks, Jennifer. She sent a little something. Awesome. Thank you to everyone. Oh, we got another $5. Well, you know what? Believe it or not, that pretty much used all my money to help take care of the gators. So when you guys help me out, you're not just giving to me, you're giving to all of these awesome alligators. So I don't just thank you, but George thanks you, Thor thanks you, and every teeny little bit helps. See if we can get a little something set up here. I might not be able to, but that's part of the fun of going live. Sometimes things go right, as long as I don't get eaten or bit or hurt or injured. I consider it a good day. Okay, so now you'll be able to see the gators and me. You won't be able to hear me talk as well, but I think you've heard me probably talk enough. Oh, thank you. I think gators are the best too. If you happen to see me on that TV show, the Go Big Show with Snoop Dogg, all I talked about was how much I loved alligators. How many alligators do we have now? Right now there are 6 in here. We are working on building a bigger pen for them. I want to have this giant pen. I think I might do like 48 hours straight inside the gator pen, put a hammock up in there and try to raise money so we can have a giant pen. Because these gators were all rescued from alligator farms. They were intended to be wallets and handbags. Of course, I didn't want that. So we brought them here, we saved their life, and this is meant to be their forever home. I just gotta get a bigger pen for them. So their lives are saved. They never have to worry about being wallets or handbags. So I'm just gonna go in there and do a little feeding just so you can catch the ambiance of a Buccaneer feeding some alligators. What is more Florida than that? Am I right? Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's really important to me to save these guys' lives. And like I said, once I had their lives, see, I just said like I said again. And I'm even trying to watch out for that. Man, I hope no one's doing a drinking game where every time I say like I said, well, I guess if we're in the pirate theme, you could drink a little rum today. But yes, I love alligators. I pretty much honestly spend all my money on them, sometimes costumes for this stuff, to entertain you guys and get you guys to like alligators better too. The whole goal of why I do this is so after you're done watching me, you say to yourself, alligators are awesome. Yes, or Star Wars too. I spend my money on Star Wars, so that's true. If you give a donation, it might go to Star Wars, but it's likely going to go to the alligators. Anything I ever buy Star Wars, though, I always bring into the pen and show the gators. Like, hey, look, it's my new Han Solo figure. So essentially, everything goes to these alligators. But the goal of what I do, they can be cute. Scary, but cute. I like to say they're beautiful, but they are super cute. They're looking around, they're like, I hear his voice, but I don't see him feeding. I'm gonna come to you guys in a minute. Our Super Bowl party's not over yet, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. But like I said, when you watch my videos, my hope is you like, maybe even love alligators a little bit more than when you first came in. That is why I risk my life. That is why I do what I do. So you guys will say, alligators are awesome. Also, I have a heart. There is a primate. This is actually a primate sanctuary. If a zoo doesn't want a certain primate, or if someone had one as a pet, or if sometimes they use them in medical research, and when nobody wants them, this place will take them and be their forever home. So there's more primates than alligators. But I don't know anything about the primates. I just deal with the gators. So yo ho ho, let's do some Buccaneer feeding. You might have to provide your own music and commentary. Hey, Lady Luck! My old pro wrestling manager. I'm trying to get back into managing myself. Okay, so I'm gonna go feed the gators. This is supposed to be a Super Bowl party, so crank up some music, start singing, maybe sing a Buccaneer theme song. But I just wanted you to have a large view of me in my silly Bucks outfit feeding the Gators. So sing and talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Who 20 years from now will have more Super Bowl rings, Mahomes or Brady? So you can discuss that amongst yourselves and enjoy the Gator Crusader feeding some alligators. And hopefully not getting eaten. That's a big key. Hey guys. Oh, Thor wants all the attention. Thor, head up. Head up. Good boy. Good boy. Trying to get me. Are you showing off for the camera? You're like, you said we're dangerous. Turn. Good. Turn. Good. Head up. Hold. 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 Good hold. Good boy. We have fiddlesticks right here. I've been trying to teach fiddlesticks hold. Does anybody notice Thor sneaking up on me? Take a look. I wonder if anybody's warning me on camera. Okay. We also have Sam. Sam, head up. Good boy. This is George right here. I feel like I'm walking the deck. Whoa, very piratey. Right. I've been trying to do something what's called desensitization with fiddlesticks. Desensitization is so you can touch them. It's a very important thing for a vet to do. Even though we didn't have vets in the pirate age. If you can get hold of fiddlesticks, if you can get the gator used to being touched on his tail without jumping on him, without tying him up, then a vet could technically come in here and give him a little shot without us putting extra stress on him. Good job, fiddlesticks. Good boy. So that is called desensitization. It's not just a cool thing to show off on YouTube, although it is kind of cool, but it's actually a very important medical thing for alligators as well. Right? Yo-ho! George, head up. George, head up. Hold, Sam. Oh, Sam, you pushed him right out of the way. Okay, there you go, Sam. Have a little bit. Fiddlesticks, hold. Good, hold. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. Good job, fiddlesticks. George here. George, head up. Head up. Head up. Oh, totally missed his head. Oh, there he goes. He got it. Good boy. Thor here. Thor, head up. You seem to be showing off today. Thor's like to show off. Woohoo! All right, is anybody discussing who's going to have the most Super Bowl rings and why is it going to be Tom Brady? Turn. Turn. Head up. Good boy. Good boy. Good. We have Elizabeth over here. Chewy's somewhere in the water now. They just don't seem as hungry. We got Sam, who's definitely hungry. George, who's for sure hungry. We'll win. He's smiling. Good boy. He smiled. That settles it. Buccaneer victory tomorrow, right, Fiddlesticks? Good boy. Good. Good boy. Oh. Hey, you partner. You see, you're on YouTube Live. Can you say hi to everybody in YouTube, Phil? All right, here. Head up. Head up. Good boy. Good boy. Let's do another hot dog. once again, we wrote Chiefs on this hot dog. Thor, you see this says Chiefs? Come here. Come here. What are the Bucs going to do to the Chiefs, in your opinion? Oh! Chop them up and swallow them in one bite. Woo-hoo! Oh, man. Good job. So, I mean, they're a little biased because they're from Florida, but the Gators have predicted a Super Bowl victory for the Bucs. Good job. Good job. Thank you, buddy. He's like, that hot dog was delicious. Do I get more? You did good. I'll give you a little more. I give you a little more. Thor, turn. Thor, turn. Turn. Good. Turn. Good. Thor, here. Good. Here. Head up. Head up. Hold. 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 Good boy. Good job. Fiddlesticks is hungry yet. Fiddlesticks, are you hungry? Yay! Fiddlesticks here. Head up. He's like, I've been holding for you. You keep petting my tail. Am I gonna get a treat? There's your treat. Fiddlesticks, turn. Good boy. Fiddlesticks, head up. Head up. Hold. This is how he learned the hold command. Good job. Sam, head up. Head up. Oh, good boy. You can't eat my fingers. I gotta go get you more hot dogs, buddy. This is usually when Thor gets jealous, when I start feeding the other gators. He's like, oh, what about me? Woo! All right, I do not give these guys hot dogs very often. This is more like a Snickers bar, a treat for them. Normally they get better food, but it's Super Bowl weekend. This is when we all party and eat bad stuff. Right, Thor? Thor, head up. This is the last one. Can't give you too many treats. Fiddlesticks, head up. Head up. Hold. Good job. George! George, head up. Good job. Sam! Good job. If you notice, I do keep turning around to make sure Thor is not sneaking up on me. Right? Right. Good job, guys. All right. Excellent. Head up. Head up. Turn. Turn. You gotta be in the camera view. One last prediction. Are the Bucs gonna chew them up? Oh yeah. Good job. Good job. Good boy.
Thank you.
Sure. And anyone else who's enjoying this, you can go to my YouTube page. I'm actually going live right now. I'll go to The Gator Crusader. I reenact movies for them. I sing to them. I obviously put on costumes. We're going to have a big Valentine's Day thing. So it's easy to remember. The Gator Crusader. It's all one word. All right. So hopefully you guys got to see me feed the gators dressed this way. I might. I know it won't be the full costume. Oh, it's so funny. Look, remember I told Fiddlesticks to hold? Look at him holding. He's like, look at me, Dad. I'm holding because you told me to. Usually I go back in there and feed them right away when they do something like that. So right now Fiddle is like, are you noticing me, Dad? I've got my mouth open. I'm posing just the way you like it. So even though they are super dangerous animals, like I said, don't get it wrong what you see me doing. Of course, don't try this at home or anyone else's home. I've been working with gators 30 years. And even then, I have been bitten a few times. It hurts. So leave gators alone. And just because they're well trained doesn't mean they won't bite. So keep that in mind. Hey, thank you for watching. Like I said, we had to have a Super Bowl party. These gators live right in Tampa. So shoot, with us being the first home team ever in the Super Bowl, holy cow, we had to come in and have a Super Bowl party. So we got some more. This is more of the good stuff. Do you have an official page for donation? YouTube is the best place. If you want to go to GatorCrusader.com, I actually have like t-shirts and some cool alligator necklaces. Most of that money that I get does go to the Gators, so it's a cool way to kind of donate to the Gators, but you also get something neat yourself. So if you want to get a Gator Crusader t-shirt, or a cool gator tooth necklace or something, go to GatorCrusader.com. Oh, thanks for that. That was, you let me do a commercial. Thanks. Well, now, bring you back to our regular program. But if you just want to donate here, that is more than fine too. Even my dad was laughing. I was showing him all these different cards and different things that I've got for Valentine's Day. Not for me, not for a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. All of my friends are have scales, and I wouldn't even want to try to kiss in a billion years. But I'm spending all this money, and he's like, that's all for the Gators? He's like, you spend more on the Gators than you even do for yourself. Oh, yeah. Like yesterday, I'll eat just regular whatever hamburger meat. I got them special, like only 7% fat, super expensive meat. Because I want them to have a treat. It's Super Bowl weekend. How often? It's been 55 years and this is the first time it's happened. The home team gets a home Super Bowl. Gators and I are going to party all weekend, right? Party, party, party. And someone asked about one of the primates. I've got a guy named Duncan who is basically my backup over here. Hey, Duncan. You're on TV, goodness. He kind of watches over me, and if things get a little hairy, he's watched me long enough to know. He gets like really nervous, right? We don't want to scare Duncan. So we've given you our Super Bowl picks. Thor is really hungry. The gator art on your website is very cute. Yes! Oh man, you're helping me with all kinds of commercials. I even forgot we have something called alligator art on the website where we put paint, usually on a baby gator's tail, let them run across a canvas. Something not everybody knows, but I was recently on a TV show called The Go Big Show. It's basically like American Idol, but they have like circus acts. Like they have sword swallowers, monster trucks, and I was one of the contestants. I was the alligator guy. Snoop Dogg was on it. In fact, I even got Snoop Dogg, the infamous, famous Snoop Dogg, to say, we love the Gator Crusader. So what kind of endorsement is that? Heck yeah. But when I was on that show, I gave all of the celebrities, Snoop Dogg, Cody Rhodes, Jennifer Nettles, Rosario Dawson, who is now Ahsoka, I gave them all an alligator art. So not only can you have something cool painted by a real live gator, but you have something that celebrities have hanging in their house. Pretty awesome, huh? Man, we're getting all the good commercials in today, aren't we, Mr. Gators? So we have Fiddlesticks again. Oh, he goes back to that smile. All right, we'll do one more. Fiddlesticks. If Tom Brady's gonna win the MVP, hold that smile for the next 5 seconds. 5, 4. Don't like putting my fingers that close to a gator. 3, 2, 1. Tom Brady MVP. All right, you heard it from... Whew. Thor just went after me. So you just heard it from Fiddlesticks the Gator. Tom Brady's gonna win the MVP. So if you make a lot of money on that prop bet and somebody says, who told you Tom Brady was gonna do it? Just say, oh, Fiddlesticks. You can always trust Fiddlesticks, right? Oh, he just crunched into that. Fiddle's like, I'm cool. I'm the best. And remember, I said the Gators get jealous of each other. I'm giving Fiddlesticks and Thor a lot of attention today. And did you hear George? George just hissed at me like, why aren't you giving me enough attention? So it really is funny because people think, alligators don't like people, and they don't, but these guys have been um, desensitized to the point where if I don't give them attention, they're still hissing at me like, turn around, man, stop talking, feed me. So these guys actually do enjoy the attention. Of course, they enjoy the food as well. That is so weird. Every time I turn around, the gator art is super cool. That is right. And like I said, I kind of like the t-shirts. I had, when I knew I was going to be on TV, I actually commissioned a guy who does, sorry if I don't look at the camera that much. I am trying to keep my eyes on the alligator and hold the camera. And I even have a patch. And honestly, I don't know if you can even tell how close they are. But like, here's my legs. Here's this gator. Here's that gator. This guy. We got these guys on land, and my feet aren't far away. So I'm not trying to be rude, matey, and not make eye contact. I just don't want to have a peg leg or a hook like most pirates do. Right? See, I keep checking on Thor. I'm like, Thor, don't eat me. We're live. We're live. That is kind of the cool part about being live. You never know what is going to happen. Oh, finally he closed his mouth. Well, that was definitely more than 5 seconds. So, Fiddlesticks the Gator does predict Tom Brady to be the Super Bowl MVP. All right, well, I hope you guys I've got everything I needed. I bragged about being on a TV show. I bragged about kind of knowing Snoop Dogg. I bragged about my Gators and how awesome they are. We have our Buccaneer outfit going. We made our Super Bowl predictions. Tom Brady's MVP. And Thor says for sure, I tested it 2 or 3 times, the Bucks are gonna chomp the Chiefs. So I super appreciate you guys. You can see they're up here getting sun right now. We got Elizabeth there in the back. Chewie finally got out of the water. Chewie's just sat here, and we've got Thor. Like, are we doing more Super Bowl snacks? Oh my goodness. So if you haven't yet, whoa, before I get eaten dressed as a pirate, this will be an embarrassing hospital trip. Before I get eaten dressed as a pirate, like I said, go to GatorCrusader.com, see some cool stuff. I also try to update it on when I'm doing neat things. And, oh, that's kind of cool. You can see the Buccaneer shadow with the alligator. That's like artistic. Oh, you can even see the shadow of my hand in the gator's mouth. That's scary. I'm just having fun now. It's Super Bowl weekend. The Bucks are in the Super Bowl. We live in Tampa. We're allowed to have fun, right? Looks like Thor is having a great time. Awesome. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, it doesn't cost any money to subscribe to YouTube. Literally nothing. It takes 4 seconds. You just push the button. We'll wait. Thor, we're just going to wait here while they push the button. Everybody's going to push the subscribe button on 3, 2, 1. Hey, 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 we're the Buccaneers. Ho, 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 we're the Buccaneers. All right, did we do it? Cool. So thank you for subscribing. I'm going to try to do something on Valentine's Day. With Florida weather, you never know what's going to happen, so I can't promise anything. But I'm going to try to have a cool Valentine's Day party for these alligators. Like I said, I don't have any human girlfriends. I don't have too many human friends. Couple. I mostly just have alligators as friends, but that's how it should be. And remember, this part's the most important. As much as I love gators, and I do, I love each and every one of you. If you were the only person watching, I would risk my life getting eaten just to entertain you. So if you ever feel lonely, if you ever feel depressed, if you ever feel like you're not special, you are special. This crazy little pirate guy put on this outfit, sweating his butt off in Florida weather, risking his life with alligators just for you. You are that important. So don't ever forget that. And most importantly, let's just say, go Bucks!